Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Under the Influence Podcast.
Yep. This is episode 152.
152. As always, I'm Big Cass.
I'm that guy PM.
And we are here.
We are here.
Early, but we here.
We are here.
We holding this shit together with Crazy Goo and Bad Days today.
Hey, shit, we doing better than the mayor.
This is very true.
She got booed for the second meeting in a row. They on her ass. And she got cussed out by one of the trustees.
Listen.
I can't wait to go home and rewatch that. Because they muted the mic. When she was saying whatever she was saying, they muted the mic on the trustee. And I'm going to go to the other channels to see what she really said.
Okay.
Because they ain't
I seen it when you turned it on. I heard you was like, they muted the mic? Shit. Besides that, how you doing today, brother?
I'm alright. I'm alright. You know what I mean? Can't complain other than stomach shit, but other than that.
Yeah, I'm beat up today. I'm beat up today, but we here, goddammit. We here. And we on time, Eugene. They came over suddenly talking shit the other night.
Oh, yeah.
Said y'all gonna be on time this week? I said, yes, man. Came over suddenly talking shit.
That's what's up.
Oh, shit. You got any RPs?
Sadly, no.
Well, that's a good thing.
I mean, I know somebody died.
Yeah, I don't have any either.
Not anybody I care about. No.
RIP to the Denver Nuggets. We just watched them get their ass whooped. Just watched them get their ass whooped.
I wasn't expecting that.
Just watched them get their ass whooped. Fresh RIP to Denver Nuggets on game 2.
At home.
And
She better. What's she gonna secure?
valiant effort to the Pacers and their loss on game 1 to the Knicks. Tough game. He was playing their ass off though. So.
I bet that whole floor just musty, just covered in must.
Ain't no doubt about it.
Ugh.
Ain't no doubt about it. I know that niggas stink.
Look like it.
That's the one thing I don't miss about playing sports. That's why I don't eat onions. Raw onions smell like football locker room to me.
Like must.
Every time I smell a raw onion, it takes me back to playing football.
Women's bathroom too.
Oh, women's bathroom. I remember I used a unisex bathroom one time. There was this light-skinned lady. She ain't look bad at all. Well, I went in after her. She left her whole pussy in the bathroom.
And her asshole.
The whole thing. She left that motherfucker in the corner.
This voluptuous ass of mine.
Yeah, I wanted to bring that motherfucker out, ma'am. You left your genitals in the restroom.
She said she had let it breathe.
I was going
Her
to,
hands was on her knees.
I was at the jail. I was going to see Cuz, and she was going to see her little guy. So the whole time we sit in the visitation room, this nigga rubbing up on her and shit, and I'm looking at him like, boy.
And she brought him some chlamydia.
She brought him something. That pH was not balancing.
Strong enough for a man. Wasn't pH balance for that bitch. Her shit was off. She needed litmus paper.
Yeah.
Do an x-ray.
All of that. Got a new Mad Max coming out?
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Okay.
And shit.
I fucks with the new Mad Max.
I got a funny one stuck up.
Okay, I got you.
And it's funny because I think
I'm a shirt like a little kid.
it's funny because I think it's somebody from Dalton, but I'm not sure because of the timing of it added up. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I don't know. It says Indiana man hid casino winnings to avoid paying child support. It says a man from Indiana could land in prison for trying to hide his casino winnings and avoid paying child support. The player, Lance Halderman, tried to collect his winnings via another person to avoid having the sum seized. So according to the reports, the 44-year-old had previously had had previously had his winnings seized for back child support. This happened back in June of 2023 when the child support balance stood over $2,200. And, you know, once you went over a certain amount, they can garnish your, well, once you went over a certain amount, they look into the IRS and taxes and stuff, and then if you owe anybody, they take that.
Yeah, because they got to report it.
So it says, local law allows authorities to garnish gambling winnings and other revenue from parents who are falling behind schedule in terms of child support. It says once the garnishment order has been issued by a country's prosecutor's office or a court, it would appear during an ID check. So he learned this from past experience and decided to try and hide his latest winnings. After winning over $2,000 on a slot machine at the Blue Chip Casino in Michigan City, Indiana, the man asked another person to collect his winnings on his behalf to avoid his ID being scanned. In return, Halderman agreed to pay the man $100 for standing in and taking covering on the taxes. It says, however, the fraud was eventually discovered. The man is now charged with level 6 felony cheating at gaming at a LaPorte Superior Court 4 and faces up to 30 months in prison. The accomplice, on the other hand, avoided charges after admitting that he was unaware of the illegality of the arrangement. The other man claimed that he was just trying to help someone in need, which is true.
Yeah.
If you know, somebody's like, hey, bro, can you help me out? Like, I ain't got my ID. I just got this jackpot. They're going to ask me for ID.
Yeah, I don't know what this nigga talking about. I don't know what this nigga doing.
I'm going to give you $100. I just need you to collect this winnings for me because they're not going to give it to me because I ain't got my ID. He don't know the man ain't on child support shit. You know what I'm saying?
You said they trying to charge him?
Who?
The man.
The accomplice? No.
Okay.
Because he admitted that he didn't know nothing was wrong.
Okay.
And he didn't, you know, if they came in together, that'd have been a different story. But he seen the nigga like, hey, bro, can you come here for a minute?
Think you can help me out?
Yeah, I give you $100. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's fucked up.
When they found it out?
Huh?
Wonder how they found it out.
Right. Oh, well, when you win, they go back to the cameras and see who was the last person to press the button. It's very petty. So even if I put the money in and then you came along just like, nigga, and then you hit the jackpot,
yeah,
it's all on you.
Cause I hit the button.
Yeah, because you hit the button.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So if he was the only one at the slot machine at the time.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I said, he had to see, hey, dude, come here real quick.
Yeah.
You want $100? Hell yeah, I want $100. Yeah, I'm in these motherfuckers. What you think? And then
my man gotta stop playing at the casino. He know he can't win no bunch of money. They gonna be on his ass.
Here goes another. It's always something about Terre Haute that comes up. I said, speaking of related gambling felonies, an Indiana man risks losing his shot at becoming Vigo County's new treasurer because of past gambling offenses. His name is Billy Joy of Terre Haute. So what it is I think that him and his friends played somewhere, but they played for money.
Okay.
And a motherfucker just being petty and went and told on him because he probably didn't pay something or something. You know what I mean?
You know how that go.
Yeah, so that's how that is. I think
he'd love to do some hating.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna lose, or hope he gets whatever he get if he's honest. But he came forward with it though.
Okay. Well, that's the best way to do it, man. It's just certain shit, man. Just throw that shit on the table.
Yeah. Like, dude, he should just pay the child support. He'd have been all right.
Especially like a situation like that, like politics and shit. A lot of times, what actually happened don't be the biggest of deals. It be the scandal.
The scandal
behind the hiding of it.
Like the mayor.
Yeah.
It ain't her talking crazy. It ain't her doing whatever with the money. It was that bullshit ass charity.
Yeah.
The organization or whatever. Foundation. Yeah.
Well, look at the scandal, because the investigation and the digging and that's what getting the juices flowing. If you come out and go, hey, nah, I did that shit.
Right. Because they started looking into that shit way before they even said something about the rape case.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I already knew about it, but didn't know that they weren't talking about it on the media like that. On the news and shit.
Huh.
Crazy.
Talking about politics and shit. The old
Crusher?
T Daddy, Donald Trump.
What he did?
He just got found in contempt of court for the for the 10th time. Judge threatens to throw him in jail next time. His hush money trial. Donald Trump found himself back in court on Monday as his hush money trial continues. While in court, Judge Juan Merchan cited Trump for the gag order he imposed on the trial. This is the 10th time that he has been found in contempt, resulting in him threatening the former president with time behind bars if necessary. Judge Merton told Trump it appears that the $1,000 fines are not serving as a deterrent. The last thing he wants to do is put him in jail. You are a former president of the United States and possibly the next president as well. There are many reasons why incarceration is truly a last resort for you. That's what the judge told Donald Trump. I guess he keeps finding him in contempt and keeps charging him $1,000 every time. And this is the 10th time. Yeah.
He wipes his ass with $1,000.
The order against Trump prevents him from discussing the jury or witnesses with the intent of influencing their decision or testimony. On Monday, Judge Meekin ruled that the comments Trump made in an interview last month violated the gag order. He commented that the jury was picked so fast it was 95% Democrats. This is not the first time Donnie has been threatened with jail time during the trial.
He put on a pair of his chucks and put his feet up on the motherfucking on the table.
Yeah.
To kiss my cons.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to give a fuck about that.
See, I'm showing up.
It's T Daddy, man.
Baddest. Mofo, low down, slow down.
T Daddy a motherfucking thug, boy. T Daddy a goddamn gangster. Y'all better never forget it. I ain't got nothing to say good about his character, but that nigga, I will always respect his gangster.
Show enough.
Listen, if nothing else, I will always respect Trump's gangster. Trump is a gangster.
That's the hardest gangster name ever in the 80s.
Show enough?
Show enough.
All right. All right.
That's my dude, man. I got a hero, kind of.
Okay.
Let me get away from kind of some of the negatives. This is a tornado run. The title of it is "Please Don't Die, I'll Be Back." When a 9-year-old with a slick mullet,
Look at that mullet.
looking like this boy from
Killing the game.
what's that movie, Joe Dirt, with his little boy.
Joe Dirt Hay.
Yeah, it's Deer Tag. I put a little E on the end of it. So. A 9-year-old with a slick mullet.
His mullet is killing the game.
Sprinting over a mile to save his parents after Oklahoma tornado crushed their truck. It says, with great mullets comes great responsibility.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, a 9-year-old mulleted Oklahoman. Who wrote this? That's very racist. That is very racist. I'm calling racist on that.
They going hard on my man's mullet.
He put it in the past tense though, mulleted.
Mullet.
A 9-year-old mulleted Oklahoman by the name of Bronson Baker, BB.
What's his name?
Bronson Baker.
Okay.
Is being deemed a hero after he saved his parents' lives during last week's deadly tornado that ripped through the Sooner State. He and his parents were desperately trying to make their way to their friend's storm shelter when they crossed paths with the EF4 tornado. I never heard of an EF4.
Okay.
The massive, powerful supercell has puzzled some meteorologists as the twister at one point was spinning backwards. It's believed that the rare weather event helped to make the tornado all the more powerful and completely devastated a number of Oklahoma communities. And the Baker family was almost a part of that devastation if it wasn't for their son, Bronson Baker. As Bronson and his parents were driving in terrible conditions trying to make it to a storm-safe place, the tornado picked their truck up off the road and swung it into a pile of trees.
Jesus.
The impact and the crunching of the vehicle left Bronson's parents with broken necks,
Jesus.
and backs.
Jesus.
As the front half of the vehicle was crinkled like a can. I says, fortunately, the back half of the truck managed to stay intact, and the 9-year-old was unharmed and able to run for help. He reportedly ran over a mile to a neighbor's house in the pitch black darkness of the storm. He's a strong little boy.
Yeah, he is.
He's 9 years old doing that. He must be used to going that way, though.
He's a motherfucking gangster.
The Mullet Sporting Kit. There we go. They just had to tag. They just had to do it.
All of them one man's mullet.
I know. The Mullet Sporting Kid dodged down power lines and dangerous debris as he literally ran for his parents' lives. Let's see. Johnny Baker, Bronson's uncle, explained how the little boy was able to be a real-life hero in an interview with CBS, which we will not be going to.
He's a hell of a kid, bro. He's a hell of a kiddo.
Yeah, he is a hell of a kid. I might make a post about him.
Shout out to that little fella.
I'm going to keep that picture.
Shout out to that little fella.
You can find him down at the local Winn-Dixie. He'll be right there pushing your carts right back. You give him a quarter every time you do it, okay?
Dirty.
He worked for quarters.
Hey, man.
What's happening?
These people gotta stop.
Who that?
These people that's letting these folks put these veneers in their mouth in these basements.
You saw that shit too? Which one did you see? I seen a couple of them.
I've been seeing them talk about it, but the most prevalent one they've been talking about is that what's that lady named Diamond Cuts or
Down in Atlanta or
Princess Cuts
somewhere in
or
the south of Florida or Atlanta.
I think one of them two.
Yeah. Where she put the one in the lady's mouth. It looked good, but the lady said she had the abscess.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Okay, yeah. I have to make sure we're on the right
Because
person.
first of all, I don't know what kind of class these motherfuckers is taking, but this not a real class.
Do you know how long the class is?
Like an hour.
No. Oh. Yeah, it's an hour per day. It's 2 days.
Yeah, 2 hours.
And then you're supposed to be some type of expert and you don't have no certificates or nothing.
See, and this is the thing, right? You know, I did gold teeth for a long time. I did snatch outs, and I ain't have to go learn how to. Now, luckily for me, I got taught how to do it by a dentist who was trying to make some money on the side. That's how I even got into the business. He came into the jewelry store, like, listen, gold teeth grills is gonna be the next wave. I got all this shit that we use to make molds and blah, 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 and I know the methods. I'll show y'all, just cut me in. But that's how it all started. So it's essentially the same process, right? But the shit we did was snatch outs.
Yeah, that shit permanent.
That's a problem. If we was in that jewelry store gluing teeth in the niggas' heads, then we got a problem. And niggas that's letting us do it got fucking problems.
Gotta be in the Indianapolis, J-Town.
J-Town. Nigga, listen, I wish my nigga Geber, I have no clue where the fuck Geber's at right now in life, but shout out to you, my nigga. Geber had us make 20 individual gold teeth, 20 singles, 10 at the top, 10 at the bottom. And Geber came into our store, got his teeth, and sat in the front with a thing of the dental glue he had bought offline and glued each one of them teeth into his fucking head in the lobby of our store.
Well, he did it himself.
Yep.
Not responsible.
Nope.
He's a grown-ass man.
He told us what he was gonna do.
Oh, that's fine and dandy.
Because he said, I want 20, but I want singles. That's what Geber, that's gonna be like, I'm gonna glue them into my head. I said, you're gonna glue them into your head. He said, yeah, I know y'all can't do it. Well, come back in 3 days. And we made a nigga 20 singles, 10 at the top, 10 at the bottom. And we made sure they was as perfect as they could be because we knew what he was about to do.
Yeah.
And that we sit there and watch that nigga sit in our lobby with a mirror, the dental glue, and he glued all them motherfuckers into his head. I ain't seen Gary in a long time, but I did see him 3 or 4 years after that incident, and he still had all them teeth in his mouth. But that's not a good look.
No.
Because if
You
you're
see
not,
them motherfuckers get taken off?
yeah, because if you're not doing this shit the right way, bro, they're they're not sealing it up.
Yeah.
Like, you got a permit to go to. If I got 4 of these motherfuckers, you know it's
I
a.
have roofs now.
I said, but you know it's a whole thing that they go through to make sure it is sealed up in there, so shit don't get down in there into decay the tooth.
To do nothing.
Yeah. But dentists warn people about the dangers of getting dental procedures done by a veneer tech.
Fuck that.
The internet had been talking about veneer tech following viral photos of a man showing his certificate of completion. Everyone has been sharing their opinions, including real dentists. Several dentists have band together to educate people on the dangers of people are at risk of receiving dental procedures from veneer techs. Nigga, not just veneer techs. I seen a girl who went and got braces done in somebody's basement. Talking about I paid $4,000 for these and they just fine. And the dentist was like, paused the video, was like, no, look, that. He was like, y'all are just doing shit.
What's wrong with people?
I don't know.
They want fake butts, fake teeth.
Veneer techs are people who illegally place veneers on patients after completing a 2-day training course, according to Forbes, to become a licensed dentist. It takes 8 years of higher education, 4 years to earn a bachelor's degree, and 4 years to earn a DDC or a BMD in dental school. Following that, if a dentist is interested in specialty, they also need to complete a dental residency.
Yeah, internship type.
Yeah. Veneer techs can be criminally charged with practicing medicine without a license, which is a felony in most states. Patients can also sue them for assault and battery if their dental work goes wrong.
Sure.
Veneer techs, who can lead to severe consequences such as tooth damage, infection, and even hospitalization, said.
Funky ass breath.
And terrible breath. Yeah. It says a bunch more, but I don't need to read this for y'all to fucking understand and stop doing that.
Why they just don't get the click in? I trust that more than any of that shit.
I don't know, bro. People are just crazy. Cause if you cause the click in is essentially the same process we would do with a gold grill. They're just using a different material. They're just making it white.
Yeah.
But it's the same process.
Terrible.
And you can pull that motherfucker out at night, brush your little raggedy real teeth, and
keep it fresh. Throw them motherfuckers in the cup with some Pepsodent.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But nah, they don't want to do that. Everybody wants fake shit. They want fake lashes. They want fake nails. Bleach buttholes. Fake butts.
Motherfuckers want to look like
fake abs.
Yeah.
What else?
I think what's going on right now in our community is the same thing the white girls was going through like in the 90s. Remember they was all running around trying to look like Pamela Lee?
Yep.
Everybody want to be this big with big old balloon titties and blonde hair. And
wearing corsets and shit to shrink they midsection so they can have that Coke bottle figure.
it's our turn. It's our community's turn.
Nah,
but we
shit.
going crazy.
We going too damn crazy.
We going crazy, but I'm saying it's the
blonde hair, zebra lashes that make you fly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The crazy makeup.
And they wonder why they can't get a dude. Nobody want to look at that shit all damn day. Now every time you gonna go out with your girls, okay, that's cool. I don't want you walking around looking like a fucking zoo experiment with me.
Yeah. I had to explain that to a young lady I was talking, having a little conversation with the other day, and she was saying how she just don't understand why every time she look bummy and beat the gas station, niggas trying to holler at her. I said, y'all really don't understand, huh? She said, who? I said, females. I said, y'all don't get it. I said, first of all, for the most part, we not really impressed by that shit that y'all think is cool. Which, I mean, I get it. It's for y'all. So, but you gotta understand that we don't hang our hat on that shit.
No.
I said, and y'all so good with that shit that when a nigga see you out in your raw state and you cute, I'm fucking with it. Cause I don't want to see you, I don't want to holler at you dolled up, cause I can be let down from here.
Calling a motherfucker cute while they got makeup on should be an insult.
Yeah. Because I can see you got all that shit on, goddamn it. I can, when you wipe off your pretend face and I see your real one, I can be let all the way down.
Yeah.
If I see you without that shit on and you look like something, when I see you with that shit on, I can just go, oh yeah, you did your thing, but.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I can't do it.
But with all that said, stop fucking with your teeth. The veneer tax is crazy. The veneer tax is crazy.
Everybody want to be cheap.
And that's the other thing.
That's what they get.
Yeah, that's the other thing, because if you really want all that shit, man, pay the price. Pay the price to get it done the right way.
Get it done. Mm-hmm.
Everybody want the look, but don't want to spend the money.
Nope. Especially us. I want to hook up with something. That's what your ass get. You get hooked up with some fucked up ass teeth. Now your mouth is fucked. And you didn't get your deposit money back.
Your teeth falling all out your head.
Yeah. Try to rip them motherfucking veneers out. That's on you. That's on you.
Yeah, because what do they call the snatch albums? Composite veneers.
Composite
Them the ones
veneers.
that just come off.
The clicks.
Yeah. So get you some composite veneers and call it a day.
Why ain't they doing those?
Because people don't want.
Stupid.
Damn, I guess.
My next one is the Holy Screamer.
Okay.
This is Pastor Keon Henderson's followers allege woman he hushed in viral video.
Man, I saw that video. I'm glad you talking about it.
Screams during every service. I don't know how far I'm gonna get because I don't know what's all related to it as far as the article.
All I know is that nigga was doing this thing and she was whining. Shut up.
Says Pastor Keon Henderson has plenty of eyes looking his way after a recent sermon that went viral. The spiritual leader had silenced the congregants' loud praises at the moment played on his service's live stream.
Yeah.
He stopped himself in the middle of prayer, walked across the stage to the woman, and quieted her. She immediately fell silent as he announced that he only wanted to hear God's voice. As of Monday afternoon, Pastor Keon hasn't publicly addressed the mixed reactions to his tone and approach in the situation. Says the woman involved hasn't revealed her identity, so it's unclear if she's already spoken publicly about how she feels. It says their silence hasn't stopped people from flooding the pastor's social media platforms, in which he seemingly filmed after Sunday's controversial moment. It says Henderson spoke on God, saying he said what he said, so you can say what he said. So meanwhile, among its 1,400 plus comments, several users allege that the woman in the video frequently disrupts praise and worship. The service, this is from somebody, it says, service was good. I was disappointed at first until I realized it's the same spirit that holler every Sunday.
Every she catch the ghost, every rip.
The next one says, it is the same lady that holler every Sunday. God told her, it is time to be quiet. And then the next one says, he did what he needed to do. He did what he needed to be done. That woman screams every service. She don't be in the spirit. She don't be in the spirit, period.
She goddamn lied, JB.
It says, for context, Keon Henderson is the founder and senior pastor of the Lighthouse Church in Houston, Texas. His website, his website says he was first called to preach the Word of God at the age of 5. At age 21, he founded his first church, Pilgrim Rest Missionary Baptist Church, in 2003 with 5 members. It sounds like it. He ran it while being a full-time college student, and within 5 years grew his congregation to 600.
He ain't no blood thing.
Oh, then it says he founded Lighthouse in 2009 and now has 5 campuses. Pastor Keon and Shaquille O'Neal's ex-wife, Shani, tied the knot in 2021 in Anguilla.
Okay. All right, Pastor.
He went viral telling the woman to
Yeah.
shut up.
Oh, he stopped his shit. Hey, listen. Stop it.
Do it nicely.
Tell you who else went viral.
Who that?
My man Jim Jones.
For what?
Capo.
What?
Jim Jones, Diplomats, the rapper.
No, I know who he is. I'm saying you said. I said for what?
Oh, he beat up 2 white men in the airport yesterday.
Okay.
It's self-defense.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh,
they,
cool,
they,
man.
they jumped stupid and he
All right, let's hear it.
I ain't quite sure what happened. There's a viral clip of it. He was on the elevator. He got into a back and forth with a couple white dudes, and he
In the elevator?
on an escalator.
Oh, that's even worse.
Yeah. Oh, the video's even worse because he gave one of the white dudes a pat,
Yeah.
and then he grabbed the other one and body slammed him on the escalator and rolled that nigga to the bottom.
Who had the advantage? The incline. Who had the incline advantage? The 2 dudes or Jim Jones?
They was on the same one.
No, you're on the escalator, right?
Yeah.
So you go. Somebody got to be up top, and somebody got to be below.
Well, Jim grabbed him. The dude was up top.
Okay, so
Jim grabbed him like
the 2
this.
dudes had the advantage.
Yeah, because Jim grabbed him like this and slammed him,
Yeah.
and then rolled that nigga to the bottom, like on his back.
Like a turtle.
Yeah.
I gotta see that
And
video.
they gave him the, then there's no more like clips of it. But then the next clip, it's Jim Jones like sitting down, like calmly chilling, and the 2 white dudes getting into it with the police and getting manhandled by the police. They were just like blatantly irate. The whole,
Yeah, they were drunk.
yeah.
Did they know who he was, or they
I don't
just
think
talking
so.
shit?
I think they were just
Okay.
talking shit. But then he said he got on Instagram and said that it was self-defense, and the police basically felt the same way, and they let him on about his day, and he got on there and said he was fine. And he was on his way to host a party. He was like, he got on there like, hey, everything's still the same. I'm getting dressed right now. See y'all in a couple hours. But that nigga grabbed that nigga and threw it.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, he slammed the shit out of him and rolled that nigga down to the bottom of that bitch. I said, oh my God. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Good shit, Jerry. Good motherfucking shit. UMG and TikTok have came to an agreement.
Who?
Universal Music Group. Remember we talked about them pulling all that music off of TikTok?
Yeah.
Millions and millions of songs.
And a lot of people videos.
Yeah. I guess the music will be on its way back.
All right, that's what's up. Unless they ban it first.
Yeah.
The app altogether, because America's so into.
They working
Oh,
on
we're
it.
going to ban TikTok. Y'all motherfuckers just need to stop. Why y'all
Yeah.
want to control everything that we fucking do? I'm tired of it.
That's their thing.
You know what I mean?
But it looks like the standstill between UMG and TikTok over royalty payments and all policies is ending. According to both companies announced that they have reached an agreement. As part of the new agreement, both companies said that they will deliver improved money to UMG songwriters and artists, new promotional and arrangement opportunities on the recordings and songs, and they'll basically be able to, they're gonna pay niggas. That's what the fuck they're saying. I'm not reading all that just to say that because I don't even see how much they came to an agreement about. But basically, UMG's whole problem was TikTok was paying the creators of the videos.
But not the artists using their song.
They was paying them, but not what they should have been paying them. And if they not paying them what they should have been paying them, that means UMG can't take a good cut.
Right.
Because everybody's supposed to eat off of it. So I guess they came to an agreement, and all that music's gonna be back on there.
All right.
Yeah. So y'all should be able to do your little hip dance to some more songs soon. Because I ain't been able to do it for a little second.
What is this nigga doing?
I don't know. Chuck was on some bullshit, wasn't
Like a big ass pear.
he? Shit, you got any more currents?
No.
I ain't got none either. We'll take a break and come back and get to these Floridas.
Yeah, I need to stand up for a second.
Me too.
Get this stomach together.
Break time. We back from a much needed break. Much needed break.
Farsiga.
Is it Florida man time, my brother?
It is Florida man time. Yes, sir. I got two of them.
I got two of them.
All right, I'll kick one off. First one is Nightcrawler.
Side note before you start. I got 2 Floridas, 3 Fegels, and all of this shit's in Florida.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's all good, man. Yeah. I just got 2 Floridas, and then I just got 2 Fecals. But, like I said, this one's called Nightcrawler. It says, wanted Florida man crawls into home through floorboards during the getaway. A wanted Florida man attempted a getaway Sunday by hiding under a house, according to the Polk County Sheriff's Office. In a release, deputies said that the incident started around 2 p.m., which is when an assault was reported near Central Avenue Southeast and 3rd Avenue Southeast. While it began as a disturbance between 2 groups of people, things escalated when Gage Dennis, 19, purposefully drove a car at 4 people, hitting one of them, the release said. Deputies added that another man, Andrew Laporte, 19, jumped on top of the downed victim and beat him.
Oh, damn.
Dennis tried to hide from arriving deputies by crawling under a house. He then removed some floorboards from the home and went inside, but deputies managed to catch him there. Both Dennis and Laporte were arrested, though the victim suffered only minor injuries. Dennis faces charges of burglary, criminal mischief, resisting, and 4 counts of attempted first-degree murder.
Oh, damn.
Laporte faces charges of battery and violation of probation.
Okay, then.
I didn't know it was 2 of them. I thought it was just 1.
All right. Let me get something similar. Florida man runs to police for help after committing a crime. Ends up behind bars.
I called that one, help me.
You got
help
that
me,
one?
please.
You got that one?
I did.
My bad.
I did.
A police officer in Coconut Creek arrested an accused burglar on Monday after he asked for help while running away from one of his victims, officers said. Authorities said Terry Jenkins, 24, of
You had it right,
Pompano Beach, ran up to police asking for help as the officers were sitting in his vehicle at a stoplight. The officer quickly determined he was running away from residents after the resident found him trying to break into their home in South Creek, officials said. Police searched Jennings and found multiple items in his pocket that he could not explain. Authorities said the items had been stolen from a car left unlocked in the area. A woman came forward and told police she caught Jennings on one of her surveillance cameras trying to get into her car, but it was locked. Jennings was arrested and booked into Broward County Jail on charges of car burglary and attempted burglary. He's being held, I believe, without bond.
No, his bond is $6,000.
Okay, there we go.
Well, they also said that Jennings also entered an unlocked car. He removed a wallet from the center console.
Oh.
The wallet had $20 cash, the victim's driver's license, and an associated ID.
And that's what he had on him.
Yeah, he was later found in the backyard of a resident, and to have the victim's driver's license, $20 bill in his pocket after being detained by police. Yeah.
Dumbass boy.
Stupid.
Dumbass boy. The D and dumb.
You look like a handsome boy, Kara.
Your hair ain't gonna never grow.
It's over for you.
You hear me?
It's on you. That was
That was your other one?
Yeah.
My bad. I got another one. Florida basketball coach accused of using players' funds for OnlyFans content and vacations. That's a freaky ass boy.
Wait a minute. He paying. Yeah, okay, I heard that right.
Yeah, he's a coach of like probably one of the AAU teams where they be having to collect money for trips
So
and
I'm just saying he using the trick money for
vacations and then OnlyFans content. Not even real pussy. I think they're tricking on virtual pussy. Pornhub is free, bucko. A Central Florida basketball coach is in legal trouble after allegations surfaced that he misappropriated funds from his players for personal use, including purchasing subscriptions to adult content platform OnlyFans. Additionally, Robert Wilmount reportedly diverted money intended for players' expenses toward vacations and gambling. Diverted money intended for the players. He spent it on expenses towards vacations and gambling rather than fulfilling his obligations as their coach. Wilmount, who runs Mount Sports Academy, a prominent basketball program in Orlando area, faces multiple charges, including a scheme to defraud, according to the sheriff's office. An investigation revealed that Wilmount rented vacation homes for his basketball program without paying for the players' accommodations, accumulating debts exceeding $20,000. Similar incidents occurred in Westgate Resorts, where Wilmount allegedly failed to settle a balance of $7,000. Investigators disclosed that Wilmount solicited thousands of dollars monthly from parents under the guise of tuition, depositing substantial amounts into his personal bank account. Financial records indicate that these funds were used for personal indulgence rather than benefiting the players.
Damn.
The investigation into Wilmount's actions began following a tip received by the Ocala County Sheriff's Office in December. In a brief phone conversation with blah blah blah, Wilmount says he was wrongly you say nobody else's name right here, was wrongly determined, but did not immediately explain why. He agreed to follow up interview with blah blah blah, but despite subsequent attempts to reach out to Wilmount for comments, he has remained unavailable, leaving questions unanswered. Neither the coaching staff, parents, nor players associated with the program have offered comments on the situation. Mount Sports Academy's website portrays it as a platform dedicated to nurturing young basketball talent from various parts of the world. Hell yeah. Get that shit in. Ride doors. Ride doors, baby.
Ride the white horse.
Ride the white horse. Nurturing basketball talent in various parts of the world. However, the allegations against Wilmount have raised questions about his management. Pardon me. Authorities urge anyone with pertinent information regarding the case to come forward and assist in the ongoing investigation. I always try to get a motherfucker to snitch.
What they are going to. Who's on it? The feds?
No, just the state.
Ah, well, never mind.
I always trying to get them motherfuckers.
They're scary.
But basically, Buddy took all that money for tuition and decided he was gonna buy a digital vagina.
He did. I wonder who it was.
Yeah.
I think I know who it was.
Who?
The lady that thought she was black. Then became a teacher.
Damn.
I can't remember her new name now.
Yeah. I can't remember her old name. Shit. Yeah, I remember that shit at 5 o'clock in the morning. Rachel Dolezal.
There we go.
Rachel Dolezal. That was it from Florida.
Here we go, Fecals again.
You got no melanated?
Not this week.
Me either.
First one is the Scheme Estates. I think this might be in Florida too. No. Okay, Sarasota man sentenced for orchestrating real estate fraud scheme, fair to say. It says, a group accused of a real estate fraud scheme conspired to steal at least 10 homeowners' identities and sold their properties out from under them without permission. The accused ringleader has now been sentenced. The U.S. Attorney's Office for the Eastern District of Virginia said in a news release Friday, Jose Manuel Santiago of Sarasota has been sentenced to 3 years in prison after pleading guilty to conspiracy to commit mail, wire, and bank fraud, federal officials said. Two of his accused co-conspirators have also pleaded guilty and have been sentenced. McClatchy News reached out to Santiago's attorney Friday but did not immediately receive a response. The scheme began in February 2020, around the start of the pandemic, allowing the men to take advantage of more remote transactions to assume fake identities and conduct sales, officials said in the December 2023 indictment. They are accused of obtaining homeowners' personal information to create high-quality false identification bearing a homeowner's address and another person's photo. That's fucked up. Santiago and at least 4 other co-conspirators found properties that weren't occupied and posed as ailing homeowners or their family members to sell the properties for cheap, sometimes claiming that they had to sell in order to pay for medical care. Their schemes span the country, including properties in the west coast of Florida and in Raleigh, North Carolina, Virginia, and Ohio. In one of the early transactions, the accused conspirators pretended to be the family members of a woman who was sick in the hospital and wanted to sell her home before she died. They sold the home in Tampa for $65,000 and spent the majority of the money on jewelry, as well as a stay at a hotel and casino resort. Santiago recruited others to appear before notaries, open bank accounts, withdraw money, and sometimes paying them with drugs or cash, according to the prosecutors. Some of the transactions were stopped when the parties realized they were fraudulent, but some transactions did go through and cost the real owners, officials said. In one case, the man sold the fully furnished home of a 20-year U.S. veteran in Virginia. After the sale went through, the new buyer got rid of the homeowner's personal items, including important military memorabilia and an antique Jeep. Wow.
Christ.
In another case, the new buyer learned the sale was fraudulent but refused to give the home back to the owner. At least 5 of the victimized homeowners own property in Florida, according to the courts. The scheme lasted through about February 2021 and landed the accused conspirators more than $580,000, officials said. Excuse me. I'll make it. They just having time of their life.
Yeah, straight bullshit.
But they all seem to want to go gambling. Like that dude you just read before, he went gambling. These motherfuckers went gambling. Yep. $55,000.
Niggas be trying to flip. 22-year-old man arrested on suspicion of sexual assault of an elderly woman with Alzheimer's. It's fecal time, bro. A 22-year-old man arrested for sexually assaulting an elderly woman in her home has been arrested in Los Angeles. Police department confirmed. Police said the man, identified as Walker Gabriel Munoz, knocked on the door of a woman's home around 6:50 p.m. on April 29th. The woman, 81, and suffering from Alzheimer's, let him in her home.
Uh-oh. You're gonna get some of that forget your pussy.
Once inside, Munoz
Gotcha.
initiated physical contact and attempted to assault the victim sexually. Police said part of the encounters were captured on home security cameras. Walker Galvin, the woman was later transported to a local hospital where a sexual assault exam was conducted, police said. Munoz was arrested by officers with the LAPD Foothill Division on Friday on suspicion of kidnapping and intent to commit rape. He's being held on a $250,000 bond.
What you gonna do with some old pussy?
He was gonna jump on it, and that's disgusting.
You gonna jump on that California sunshine?
No,
Or wrinkled up. I heard it through the
and
grapevine.
that raisin.
He was like, yeah, I want some of that 81-year-old.
That raisin. I saw. It was a. It was a pair. It was a spoof on like some of the niggas you be watching the pervert catcher niggas.
Oh, yeah.
And he ran up on dude. He was like, "Hey, hey Teddy, I'm with what do you say? I'm with GAGP." And he turned around like, look, he was like, "Guys Against Grandma Pounders." He said you were here to meet a 78-year-old, blah da 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 da. Dude was walking away. He start reading the text. He's like, no. Isn't this you right here? Isn't it you that said, "I can't wait to play with those wrinkly fun bags"? The dude was running off like he was one of the pervert niggas. Oh man.
That's funny.
I said it was a reel, but it was funny as hell.
Just sent me that one. I laughed my ass off.
Oh man, everything's in Florida. Even with that Jim Jones show talking about it was in
For
Florida.
real? Damn, that's crazy.
He was going to host a club in Miami.
My last one, Fico, is Here's David. Yeah.
I lied. One of my figures is in Milwaukee, but the other one's in
Okay.
Florida. So everything's not in Florida, but most of it is.
Check this out. A Tennessee family trapped in home as unhinged white neighbor allegedly breaks down door, then threatens to kill them and set home on fire
Here's David.
as they view property. It says a white Navy veteran in Millington, Tennessee, faces charges after he allegedly shouted racial slurs at a mixed-race family who was touring a home for sale next door and began beating on the door and threatening to burn the property
You
with
niggas get
them
out of
inside.
there. You niggas get out of there.
David Collins, 50, remains jailed on charges of attempted aggravated burglary and civil rights
I
intimidation.
ain't playing with you niggas. You get out of there.
He is scheduled to appear in a Shelby County courtroom on May 6th for a hearing to determine his bond amount. Shelby County, that's in Memphis. The family that was targeted, comprising one black person and two Asian individuals, arrived. That's a weird mix. Okay, arrived on April 30th.
Blasian.
Yeah, I know, but that's rare. On April 30th to view the vacant home outside Memphis. I just said that too. While the family was inside viewing the residence, Collins appeared and allegedly began banging and kicking in the front door, trying to break in. Collins' mugshot shows him with a haggard appearance. I don't know what that means. Partly indicating why the family may have taken shelter inside the home and called authorities. Neighbor John Dioff, who lives next door to the home, said he heard Collins outside yelling at the top of his voice. He was beating and yelling and screaming. According to Dioff, I was inside watching TV and I heard it over that shit. Around this time, Collins began hurling racial slurs at the family and also threatened to kill them, vowing the man, woman, and their daughter would not live to see another day if they didn't open the door to him. That's when Dioff said he heard enough and went outside to intervene, but that didn't stop Collins, who allegedly scaled the fence and proceeded to kick the glass door in the rear of the home in another attempt to break in.
My nigga playing no games.
Nah.
I hate y'all.
So here's David. Says the daddy was scared for his life. Well, excuse me. The daddy was scared for his wife and daughter, which is normal. Diop said. He said, I stayed here with the girl, mama, and daddy until the police came. During the harrowing incident, Collins allegedly threatened to set the house on fire with the family inside, leaving them trapped and afraid for their lives. The standoff lasted several minutes before Collins threatened to return to his house to get something to take care of the matter. Police did not arrive at the scene for some time, allowing the situation to escalate. He thought they were illegal aliens, Diop said. This ain't the first time. It's not a black or white garbage. He just has problems comprehending who people are. The man eventually went home before police arrived and escorted the family safely off the property. It says following an investigation, Millington Police Department officers arrived at the scene 2 days later and arrested Collins. Later, Diop sought to emphasize that Collins' actions did not represent the attitude of others in the neighborhood, claiming that families of all races are welcome to move there. He says, I gave them my phone number, and if anything happens, call me and I'll be right over, he says. Collins made his first court appearance on May 3rd, and at that time asked for a public defender. In April, Collins was pulled over 2 times and charged with DUI, reckless driving, and possession of drug paraphernalia.
My nigga's a flat-out menace.
Yeah.
He's a flat-out menace.
He's a veteran.
Yeah, he's a flat-out menace.
Yeah. He looked crazy, too. He demented.
You seen some shit. Alright. I told y'all she was in Florida.
Yeah.
Florida man accused of hitting and knocking down 91-year-old frail grandfather.
Damn, some people doing this shit to their
I
grandfather.
don't know. A 41-year-old man is facing charges of abuse after hitting and pushing down his frail 91-year-old grandfather inside their Florida apartment, which was captured on video. The Flagler County Sheriff's Office said Brandon Valentine was arrested on Wednesday and booked into jail on charges of elderly abuse and battery of a person over 65. Online jail records show. According to the arrest affidavit, deputies responded to an apartment on Palm Coast on April 14th after a man later identified as Valentine reportedly struck his grandfather, knocking him to the ground. Deputies initially encountered conflicting reports about what happened and did not see visible injuries, and no one was arrested. On May 1st, a family member called the Florida Department of Children and Families and alleged the grandfather was being abused. This man was responsible for caring for his elderly relative. Instead of that, he chose to mistreat and abuse the elderly grandfather, said the sheriff. Fortunately, he was not very smart and provided video evidence that helped the investigation confirm the alleged abuse. According to the affidavit, Valentine captured video on April 14th incident, thinking it would clear him of wrongdoing. The deputy said the video showed Valentine and the man in an argument, then the victim falling to the ground as Valentine shouts at him. Valentine admitted to deputies, according to the affidavit, that he pushed the grandfather to the ground and hit him over the head with a bottle to defend himself.
Damn.
Deputies found the 91-year-old man in another room on the ground and helped him into a chair.
He must be a strong old man.
Gotta be. Valentine is being held on a $10,000 bond.
He said, give me that choncho puto.
That nigga he was out there. The granddaddy was on the ground in the room when he was talking to the police. So like when they pulled back up to see what was going on,
He's already laid out.
granddaddy was back there on the ground.
They was about to etch him in white chalk. Well, we know who's out the wheel.
Yeah. You got any more?
No, I only had 2 sequels.
Okay. What's this other one I got?
Said it was from Michigan, didn't you?
Okay, no, boom. I said the 22-year-old, that was fucking old lady. I said that one already. Okay, Milwaukee.
Oh, Milwaukee.
Milwaukee hit and run. Baby ejected from a car.
Damn.
2 women charged. Prosecutors say two sisters went to a party. One of them later got behind the wheel and later crashed, ejecting a 2-month-old baby from the car. And then the women left and did not know the boy was missing from the car.
Damn.
It happened off of Norfolk in Milwaukee. Neighbors thought the commotion outside on April 27th was unfortunately a hit and run, blah, 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 blah. What the fuck are they trying to say?
I hate when they just don't come out all the way out.
Yeah.
And that'd be the problem, searching for shit.
Okay. Long story short, the prosecutors charged 22-year-old Shaylin Hamilton and 18-year-old Arista Green with hit and run. What happened was, one of them was both drunk. They left a party. They ran to the back of a Dodge Durango. The baby got ejected from the window. They fled the scene, not knowing that the baby was out the car. Got to where they was going, realized the baby wasn't in there, and came back to the scene to look for the baby.
How old was the baby?
2 months.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So they eventually left with the kids.
Whose baby was it?
Behind the wheel. One of the sisters. According to court files, the two were texting when all of a sudden they crashed to the back of a parked SUV. A 2-month-old baby was ejected and sent flying 40 feet and landed on a sidewalk. They didn't realize he was missing and drove away, only to come back minutes later to pick him up. A Good Samaritan called the crash in, but everyone was gone by the time paramedics showed up. Shortly after 6:30 a.m. on Saturday, prosecutors said Green showed up to Children's Hospital with the 2-month-old. Police say Green made up a story about what happened, but later overheard on the phone calling saying, "Don't worry, I didn't tell." Another child, Police Hamilton, was drinking. The baby flew out the window. The baby boy suffered multiple skull fractures and brain bleeds. And Nika Moore says she can get another vehicle, but cannot understand why they even happened in the first place. Blah, 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 blah. Hamilton charged with opening without a valid license, hit and run, negligent, dangerous safety of a child. It seems like the baby's still fighting for his life. Her bond has been set for $25,000. Green is charged with child neglect, and her bond is set at $5,000. Both the women are scheduled for a hearing on May 8th, tomorrow. Yeah.
Raggedy bitches.
That'll all change if that baby don't live.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
That is terrible.
That'll all change that baby. That baby don't live. Right, right now it's just neglect and all this other shit because the baby in the hospital still fighting for his life. But if that baby die,
it's over.
If that baby dies, it's a whole nother ball game.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Jesus Christ. How y'all not realize the baby ain't in the back seat no more?
Stupid. They be trying to go get drugs or to fulfill whatever need that they thought was more important.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hands on your knees.
Shake that ass straight.
Don't shake that ass for free.
Let that coochie breathe.
That part.
Let that coochie breathe.
That part.
Well, guys.
It smells like a tackle box.
That's the title.
It's a tackle box.
It smells like a tackle box. Random as fuck. It smelled like a tackle box.
I got you.
Episode 150. Is this 152?
152.
Jesus Christ.
152. 152.
I think we've been doing this for 152 weeks.
Longer.
Longer. Almost 200.
Yeah.
Almost 200 weeks.
Yeah. Just about.
Yeah. Shit. That sounds crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, I love it. I love it.
Oh, it was in New York.
I
Okay.
just can't wait till nigga health get a little bit better so I can get back to having a good time.
Hell yeah. We going to.
Yeah, man.
Shit, it's just up and downs, up and downs. Right now, it's
Weather
just
change,
weather
everything's
changing.
going crazy.
End of the year events is coming up.
Yeah.
I gotta be doing a whole bunch of running around next week, so yeah.
I'm gonna figure it all out.
Hell yeah.
We'll figure it all out.
But y'all like, subscribe, and all that good shit. Check in on Dalton. Eris Montgomery is her name. But nah, y'all have a good one. And all that good shit.
Peace, peace.
Peace.
Man, I've been showing this.